Hello, Internet, and welcome to part 2 of my room tour. I am under my bed again, because I can. I enjoy it down here. This time, I'm going to take y'all through a closer look at some of the details of my room and why I chose them. There's going to be affiliate links in the description below of my favorite items and some of the materials I used. A complete materials list is going to be in the blog post on my new website. It's not done yet, but it will be. I will add the link to my website in the description once I have it up. I wanted to get this video out first, and website building takes a really long time. In the future, my plan is every project I have on here, I'll have a more complete materials list, breakdown, all of that over on my website. There's going to be other stuff. My shop will migrate there, my portfolio migrate there, but the blog is going to be my number one priority. So, little update. Back to my room. To start, why did I make my bed this tall? To the point that I can sit under here? Well, when I was originally looking at kitchen cabinets, mostly from IKEA, it was basically, I had two options, 30-inch ones or 40-inch ones. I thought I needed more room, because I thought I had more stuff. So I solely was looking into the 40-inch cabinets. And in the end, I would have been fine with a 30-inch, but I like being able to sit down here, so I'm okay with it. I took a trip to IKEA, and from there proceeded to realize that kitchen cabinets would take forever to get in. So instead, I found an alternative in the Eckett cubes, and with only 3 of those, it comes out to 41.5 inches tall, so it's barely more than the kitchen cabinets would have been, and I was like, yay, an inch more space. This is fine. So yeah, ended up with the Ecketts because they're modular, come in a bunch of colors. Honestly, I think if someone wanted to make a front of a bed with Ecketts, you could do 2 high, it'd look great. You could probably even do 1 high, but you need at least 2 to be able to get down here. Which brings me to our next little bit of information. So my hole out of the Underdark. Ooh, cat. Hi, Misty. So this is how I get in and out of under my bed. Just crawling along. This is a 2x2 Eckett. It is the largest one you can get. All I did was leave the back off when I built it. I will say it's not as structurally sound this way. Little wobbly, and the doors are slightly off kilter, but it's fine. They shut. There's so much extra support mechanism around this. I'm not worried about this being a little wobbly to begin with. And yeah, I put a push light in here, so I have illumination. If you built this, you could leave just a hole to the Underdark, shut the door, call it a day. But I wanted to use the space. I wanted to hide that there was anything under there. So conveniently comes with a very easy to remove shelf that just slips right back in. And then I have a big DVD collection, but I don't think it's really the in thing to display your DVDs anymore. So I found these handy dandy clear plastic DVD storage bags that are really easy to pull in and out. So I have to remove every single one of them one by one to ever get under my bed. That would be a pain in the butt. But because these are clear, I can pick out a movie, pull it out, but then I can take moving 4 things and a shelf to get under my bed, so it's pretty easy. And then these doors, like all of the other Ecketts, are a push release, which I think are fun. I like push releases. And in the grand scheme of things, it makes the front look very, very clean because there's no handles. I did add these 2 glass doors, just to break it up and also to keep the dust out of those 2 sections. So moving up from here, the top is made by a piece of like flooring plywood with flooring on top of it. And then there are 1x4s on both sides that pretty much hold everything up. Like, I can sit on this, I can stand on it. My cat can be on it. Like, this isn't going anywhere. It's also fastened into the bed frame, like behind where the cabinets are, because the Eckets are actually not as wide as this. Just kind of worked out that way. And then behind the kitty cat, come on Ollie, scoot, I need to get into the cabinet. So in here, I have a hole down there and another hole up there, so I can put a charging cord in here. Didn't come like that. These are just more Ecket cubes. I drilled a hole in to make a better nightstand. And then, let's see. These I got hand painted by Woodzel on Etsy. I will link them below. They are absolutely gorgeous, and all of their like switch plates are wonderful, and I want to give a shout out to them. I also have outlet plates that match them behind me where the litter robot's plugged in, and then unfortunately under behind the bench because I didn't think that through. Bed, not really anything special. It's a bed. I do thoroughly enjoy that it's a full-size bed instead of a twin. That's nice. That shelf up there and 2 of the ones behind me are literally the only furniture that came with me from my old bedroom. Nothing else did because, yeah, that's a thing. Moving on over to my desk. So I don't like wasted space, and printers kind of do that, but I need a double-sided printer for some of the things I do because FedEx did do it correctly. So I found a way to hide it, and none of the store-bought ones fit, so I used an extra piece of the wood from my desktop, bought these cool pre-made legs, and made a little shelf to fit my apothecary. It's all tea. It's nothing special. It's just all tea. I really like tea. Normally there is a hot water like kettle up here. It is currently under my desk so you can see things. Beyond that, not a whole lot else is special on my desk. When I build my PC, which is coming, it's coming soon, it's going right here. Needs to fit in this area. So that'll be cool. A couple fun tidbits. This is an antique fruit box. I really like old wood. It was originally supposed to be a shelf, like up on a wall, but I couldn't find a spot for it. So I put it right here. I like it. It's pretty. Up here is another antique. I'll bring you in for a closer look. Whoop. And this is an antique letterpress tray, and I desperately wanted one, and I hunted all of the stores near me and could not find one, so I bought it on Etsy. But it's cool. It has this like green bar on it. It fits all my little treasures and my dice, especially my dice. If you followed along on my 25 days of dice making for Christmas, you might recognize a couple of these. They're like my favorite ones that I made in that month. Got a little collection of ping pongs because he's awesome. And yeah, beyond that, it's a desk. It serves its purpose. Over here, my cats claimed this end, so I bought them a bed. I don't really mind. It's really easy to move the bed if I need this space. They like the window. It's a thing. The desk itself is 2 Alex shelves from IKEA, and these are like, I think they're called Project Ready planks, something along that line. They'll be linked below, from Lowe's, and took like 2 cuts, a few screws, and there you go. I want to say this is one of the easiest ways to make a desk. You can buy the desktop directly from IKEA, but they didn't have the shape I wanted, so I didn't. Down here, hello Ollie, you're not getting fed yet. Heath is very interested in this one because this is where all the cat stuff hides. Food, litter, comes out further, but the vent kind of blocks it, so I tend to not pull it out much farther than this. It's actually a toy box from IKEA, which I should have shown you, is green, and I put contact paper in it. Ollie, I swear I'm not feeding you yet. I'm torturing my cat. Sorry, y'all. Oop. And yeah, litter robot. Nothing special. I'm lazy. It's worth it. Over here is what I would call my music corner. I really, really enjoy like collecting and making instruments. All of these ocarinas down here, except for that one, I made. And I can play sound on all of them. Most of them I can play a song on, but I'm not an expert on any of them, really. Closet, I guess I can show you. It's nothing too special. I didn't change a lot in here. Biggest thing, I put all of my nonfiction books. There's more tea, because it's tea. I took out a lot of the craft supplies I had in there, so that's cool. I have my sword, and then I finally have a spot to display my bow, which I think is super, super awesome. And before anyone asks, yes, it is real. It looks amazing as a decoration, also looks amazing as a costume prop, also shoots really well. I used it in college when I was in archery club. It does fire, and it's amazing, and I love it. So, home stretch. This is probably my favorite wall. So, I collect a lot of art from traveling and also conventions. Like, a lot of these are convention artwork, fan artwork, and it used to be up everywhere. These photo ledges are a really easy way to condense things, and I can also change things out, because this is probably about half of my art. The other half is in a portfolio that I can pull out and look at if I want, but that's super. I love these. They're just great. Last tidbit, I have a scarf collection. I absolutely love scarves. I wear them all the time. Summer, winter. Mostly winter, but I definitely wear them year-round. I've been trying to find a way to store these for a very long time, and this is a fold-up wine rack that I found at a garage sale, and it works great. 2 nails, and I have scarves. So, yeah. And then we're back at the beginning, in the door, and the pretty light switch. I hope you enjoyed that in-depth look at my room. There won't be any more videos on this project unless I drastically change something, but I shouldn't. But it's me, so maybe. You will see it in the background. This is where I'm going to film a lot of my videos. But yeah, next step is building my custom PC, which I'm super, super stoked about. I'm going to live stream my design process for building a completely custom case, because I was just going to modify one, but yeah, I'm excessive and I'm too picky, so I am building a custom case. I'm going to be live streaming that at Joe the Elf on Twitch, but it's going to be a few weeks still for that. I'm waiting on a few more parts to show up, and I also need to get my internet situated so I actually can live stream. But I'm super, super excited to do that. I'd love for people to come watch and like give me feedback, what you think I should do, if I should change things up. But it should be a lot of fun. And yeah, watch on Instagram at Kukubo Joe. That's where I'm going to post updates of when I'm going to start like doing that, depending on when I get everything situated. So yeah, I thank you so much for joining me on this now 2-part journey of my bedroom. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you did. I'd love to share this with even more people. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Oh no, I'm stuck. Misty, I'm stuck.